guys, welcome to my channel. It's D Nicole and welcome to The Life of D. If you're new here, this channel is all about leveling up inside and out. This includes lifestyle inspiration, self-growth tips, and beauty secrets. In today's video, we are going to talk about the downfall of pretty privilege. Now, of course, as we're all coming into ourselves as women, we are beautiful, we're feeling ourselves, we are gorgeous, and we are successful. If you have the privilege to be around beautiful, successful women who are confident, who are uplifting, who are encouraging, God bless you. Kudos to you. It's very hard to find, and you should cherish those friendships as much as you can because finding true, authentic friendship is really, really hard. I almost feel like nobody ever talks about how if you're pretty, if you're successful, if you're a go-getter, you will typically have less friends. Now, I am not talking about the pretty girls or the pretty women who have disgusting attitudes and who are ugly on the inside. We're not talking about them, okay? We're not talking about the mean girls. We're talking about the people who are literally like genuine, down-to-earth people, and they're just, succeeding in the things that they wish to accomplish. And because of that, they tend to have less friends. Are you following? If you find yourself in a situation like this, then there are many reasons that could be the reason why people are just acting mad shady towards you for no reason. Babe, there's always a reason. First reason could be jealousy and insecurity. Some people, they like to have you around because, they want to monitor you. They're monitoring spirits. They want to see what you're doing. They want to see how you talk, how you walk, how you live your life. They want to take notes and they want to apply it to their life. But in reality, they will start to act negative towards you in a way because they're jealous and they're insecure. They could be jealous of the way that you look. They could be jealous of your personality. They could be jealous of the way that you're able to achieve your goals. They could be jealous of the way that your life is moving forward. They could be jealous of a lot of things. Because of this jealousy and insecurity, this can cause people to either distance themselves from you or to act in a negative way towards you. Sometimes they might lash out, or sometimes they might say, little shady comments to you. Sometimes if you achieve something, they try to downplay it. Sometimes, if you're feeling yourself, you're looking good one day, they try to take the attention away from you. It could be little things like that, but you have to catch on to it because if you are not quick to be like, oh, she was being weird when she said that, then girl, you could find yourself in a toxic relationship with your friends. Another reason could be perceived intimidation. Intimidation is things that they will never tell you. They will never sit and say, hey, I'm intimidated by you. What person in their right mind will ever just come out and say that? Unless they're a person who doesn't have, much pride. But most people are not going to say, I'm intimidated by you. Now you're sitting there thinking, well, D, what are they intimidated by? Why are they intimidated by me? What am I going to do to them? It's not necessarily what they think that you're going to do to them, but it's the fact that they might perceive your success as something that's intimidating to them. It may make them feel less than, or in their head, it makes them feel like, they're not able to live up to the same way that you're able to live your life. Or it could be a fear that they could be overshadowed. Reason number 3 would be superficial reasons. A lot of people like to have shallow connections where they're like, oh yeah, that's my friend, that's my friend. They seem like they're very popular. They know a lot of people, they have birthday parties. They have so many people show up and, oh yeah, I know this person. I know this person. That's my friend. That's my homegirl. That's my, cousin, whatever the case is, right? And typically we all have had a stage where we had shallow connections. Especially if you grew up together, if you've been in school with people, you oftentimes, have these shallow connections where you're connected with these people, but you don't really have a deep connection with these people. So if you may have been in a season where you might have not been showing up as your authentic self, and when you decide to, grow spiritually, mentally, and to evolve, sometimes people like to keep you in a little bubble that they had in their brain of you. And when you decide to grow and be something bigger than what they expected, they don't like that. If you are not careful, some of your friends might compare their lives to yours. The older you get, if you start to have a lot more substance and you start to crave a lot more substance, you start to want people who are more like-minded around you. Oftentimes, people will compare their lives to yours, and if it's not adding up, then they're simply like, I don't want to deal with it, or they might start acting funny towards you for different things. And if you do not have authentic friendships, where it's girl, I literally don't even care about that. If you're real, when you have a connection with a group of girls and, it's really true and authentic, that's your girl. Like, you gonna be there for your girl regardless of any season that they're in, and that's what you really want. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about status, and a lot of people have friendships based off of statuses, and if they feel like this person's status is evolving in their head, right, because they're superficial in that way, then they will feel like, oh, you know, wanting to lash out at you because they're making these preconceived notions in their brain. If you are not careful, your confidence could be offensive to some people. Yes, you being confident in yourself, you loving yourself, you growing in yourself, you having seasons and being real with yourself, that could be offensive. That can come off to somebody as, oh, she's arrogant, she thinks she all that, she thinks she this, she feeling herself, she da-da-da-da, right? And if you're not careful, remember that little bubble that people, you know, perceive you as and wanted to keep you in this little bubble? When you grow out of that, when you grow out of the season of being down, when you grow out of the spirit of being depressed, when you grow out of the spirit of having anxiety every day, when you grow out of the spirit of, you know, wanting to find your identity in what people say and what people call you to be, that's when you sit and you say, hey, like, I know who I am. I know who the Lord called me to be. I do not need validation from you. And oftentimes, those superficial friends, they do not like that. It is good to always assess your circle to make sure that the Lord has sent them and the Lord approves of them being around you in this season, okay? Because oftentimes when you're leveling up, you want people to have that same leveling up mindset. If they are comfortable with being stagnant, if they are comfortable in a situation where they're not able to grow, they will find offense if you are okay with being uncomfortable for a season in order to grow. The ultimate goal is to create genuine connections with people inside and out that is deep and that is able to withstand when you are able to grow, when you are able to evolve. These are true friendships and true connections that will last. Like I said, sometimes you won't always have a circle of homegirls where you can sit and call and be like, hey girlfriend, how are you doing? You know, it will take some time for you to find that circle that the Lord sent for you. Or you might just have that one friend that the Lord will send for you, and that's a true down-to-earth friend. In whatever season you are in, please be grateful to the Lord. Thank God and give him all of the glory for what you already have, because you are already blessed. You are already beautiful inside and out. All of those things inside and out are things to be grateful for, and all of those things are blessings in and of itself. If you have been experiencing things like that, it is not the end of the world. Friends come and go. As long as you have a friend in the Lord, that's the only friend you need. You know what I mean? Okay. With that being said, thank you for tuning into my video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment down below if you are in a season or if you can relate in any way. Thank you so much for chatting with me today. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Love ya. Bye.